Hi, hope you're doing well. Just wanted to make a video, send you over, give you a couple options on what the numbers would look like for 49 Island Pond Road over in Derry. Very nice home, very solid from the appearances from the listing. So I just want to walk through a couple things. I've got two scenarios here, one with a $50,000 down payment, and then one with using $50,000 cash total. The closing costs in New Hampshire are on the high side, so I just wanted to give you both options to have you consider. So first one is if we're using 50,000 as the down payment, we've got the loan amount right there. We've got the monthly payment of 307,312. We've got cash to close of 65,766.21, and on the other side of it, we've decreased the down payment, so the net cash out of pocket is just under 50,000 total. So I just wanted you to take a look at both options, see what the cash situation was. Monthly payment is going to be higher by about $86 a month, but you're freeing up about $15,000 in cash. So I want to break down how the payment comes together. We have principal and interest on the first. Property taxes are $600 a month. We're using $125 a month or $1,500 annually for the insurance. Whatever that policy comes in at, once you obtain it, we can update the numbers there. But that should be a pretty close number, if not on the high side. And then anytime you put down less than 20%, you've got PMI. FHA PMI in this case would be 288.89, and that's how you come up with the total monthly payment right there. Okay. On the other side of it, the principal and interest is going to be the difference that's higher, and just slightly higher PMI because the loan amount is going to be a little higher to bring that payment to 3159.09. So let's talk about the closing costs. It's very important. If you click on the bottom, you'll see fee detail, and it'll break through what all the costs are. As mentioned, New Hampshire does have higher closing costs, and the reason for that is they have a state transfer tax, $7.50 per thousand paid by the buyers, and also the same amount is paid by the seller. Okay, so I want to walk through the rest of it with you. So we're using funds that we have to pre-fund your tax and insurance escrow account. So a homeowner's insurance policy needs to be paid for in full for a year at the time of closing, and then we always have to put 3 months of that in a cushion as a reserve. So when the tax bill comes due next year, there'll be adequate funds in the account to pay for it. The New Hampshire taxes, they pay semi-annually, so we always estimate on the very high side. The max we could ever collect would be 8 months, and that amount, given $600, would come to $4,800. The tax bills are payable in November and July. So depending on when you would close would depend on how many months of taxes we would need to collect. So this number right here is absolutely worst case scenario and can only improve from there. My guess is it'll probably drop down to about 3,600. But again, I just like to show the what the worst case scenario is I'm not a fan of last minute surprises. And then you've got the regular closing cost here that everybody has on any loan. Origination fees come to Fairway, the lender. You've got the appraisal fee here, a flood certificate. Every property has to get a flood certificate to see if they are in a flood zone and if flood insurance is required. You've got the attorney fees. You've got owners and lenders title insurance right here. We can talk more about that later. And then we've got, like I said, the recording fees to the county. Survey fee is like a mortgage sketch of the property. It shows where the house is, where the boundaries are, that kind of thing. And then again, we talk about the transfer tax already, and then the title search is paid to the attorney's office so that they could, chase the chain of title down to make sure there's no defects or everything is, as you expect it to be. So this is how the numbers look. Again, if you wanted a slightly lower down monthly payment of about $86 a month, this first option here, or if you wanted to conserve cash, the total of $50,000 is right here. And just so you know, any deposit you make on either of these scenarios comes off of this total. So, for example, with the offer, if you make $1,000 deposit, that $1,000 will come off this amount, and it'll knock it down, by 1,000. At the second deposit that's due, so let's just say it's $10,000. That again will come off this total. So this is like a running total, any amounts you give for deposits will be reflected in lower cash to close once we get to the closing. So hope that helps answer and clarifies some things. If not, just please let us know. We'd be happy to jump on a Zoom and talk through all your questions and see what it looks like. Alrighty, thanks. Have a good day. Bye.